buddy. How's everybody doing today? Alright, let me minimize this, get this to where I can see people that come in. Go to mods. Alright, how is people today? Alright, we are going to go into the Chris Stinsfruit map first, and then it's got 30 required mods. The map size is, let's see, 506.78 megabytes. Alright. Let me move this, make sure everything's working. Alright, there we go. Yep. That's doing that. There's your required mods for this map. Alright, I'll bring that back over in a little bit. Let's bring that map back up. Of course, Epic's got to chime in and do its crap. I could care less about them. Okay, let's step into this map real quick. And here we are here at the start farm. Alright, as you can see, there's your header. Here's your cow barn. And let's see here, and this will hold 70. Alright, there's your manure spreader with your silo. And then here's your harvester with your mowing equipment, your seeder, your tether, and your windrow. There is your tractor. And that is your start farm. Because here's your inlet for your manure. You got some whatchamacallits back here. Oh, a little bit odds and ends they put back here. Kind of neat. I haven't found any collectibles on this one, but I did find a lot on another map. Alright, yeah, you even got a silo over here. And a sewage tank. Alright. And a pretty good Sigarian silo here. Oh, I like it. I like it. And the pickup triggers there. Nice. Been kind of looking around to see if I see anything that's, you know, might look like a collectible, but alright, let us get us into the crop calendar. This is a multi-fruit one? Yeah. So it looks like we've got meadowgrass, winter wheat, winter barley, rye, triticale, spelt, silage, maize, vetch rye, green rye, hummus active, mustard, catch crop, alfalfa, clover, field grass, and onions. If you don't already have the DLC. Should already have that. And get it all the way back up here so I can maneuver this. Alright. Here is your land. And we'll get it on this. There you go. That is what you own. There's several little farms all over the place. Got H3 over here, but I don't know if it's this one. Here, let's get back out of that. Okay. So, There we go. We got a BGA over here. You can buy that or visit it. Where's Farm 3? There we go. Farm 3. So you buy the field, you get Farm 3. And that's 437,000. Let's visit that. And that gives you a little bit more storage. A little loft storage. Parking availability. Even get some tires to come with the place. All right, nice. All right. Multiple doors. They wanted a way to get out of this room fast. But that's your shop trigger. And you got to line perfectly up with the door or duck. Can you use the hand truck? No, can't use the hand truck. But bale storage. There's your sleep trigger and your wardrobe trigger on the back side of the house. Bicycle is not available. And let's go take a look at what vehicles you do have. You have 3 tractors. All on that farm. I only found the one, so right beside the barn. So there's 2 more. All 3 of them are medium tractors. There's your trailer. There's your plow, power harrow, and your cultivator. There's your seeder. Here's your fertilizer spreaders, slurry tank. You already seen those up close and personal. And there's a weight. So there's your farm equipment. Now we just got to move on to, okay. Oh yeah, we looked at your crop calendar. We looked at that. And that seems we're already in this area. You can sell it all off. Except for you might be able to, nope, can't demolish that. But you can get rid of your fences if you want to demolish those. All right, cool. Yep, everything's sellable. Nice. Except for like decorations and whatnot, you're kind of stuck with those, unfortunately. But yep, since we're in this view, we can go around, take a look at the map. Got another farm right over here. Modern cow shed. Nice. All right. Okay, let's get back into the map. What else is out here? We have food factory, oil mill, and bin. You got the bio plant. Here's your shop. These are all just display vehicles, of course. None of them are yours. A couple maps there's been where some of them have been yours, some of them haven't. So I check every time now. Okay, H4. What do you have to buy to get that? That field? Well, let's go visit it and see what it looks like, guys. And of course, it's going to be behind me. Oh, it's always... No, it was right straight in front of me this time. Brick wall. I like this. You set up a nice little barn. Good storage. Okay, let's see. What all is that? We'll go ahead and how much is that? $1 million. Okay, let's put some money in the bank so we can do this kind of thing. Let's go. Some of these properties are pretty expensive. Let's go $5 million. There we go. 5,200,000 some odd thousand. Let's go ahead and buy this. Wow, that picks up a lot. You pick up cows, more cows, and piggies. You get fuel, silos, farmhouse, manure pit, manure pit, and slurry, and a manure pit. They pick up a lot there. Let's see here. Let's buy that. Okay, and over here in farmland too, you get a pigsty, a piggy, cover manure pit. Nice. Got a good garden and everything. Storage. Alright, what other farms are out here? Got the biogas. That's that. So I think that's all the farmlands or farm. The one you're on and the other two. And I haven't seen anything that stands out that says that buys all the excess stuff around the map, because just the way that when you buy, how it comes out and the lot next to it, not so much, but I don't know. They might be able to buy the roads and some things in between. I don't know. It doesn't look like you can, but not letting me select it, so I would say you can't buy the borders of the map, which is kind of nice. So that way, if you do snow contracts and stuff, you can get paid for plowing the snow. And here is your crop calendar. Pretty much norm. With all the extra stuff that we normally get, so. Oh, man, did I just freeze? Okay, good. Only froze for a second. Okay, now that I bought those, we got a pigsty, the cow barn, a cow barn, a cow barn, a pigsty, pasture, and horses. We actually got horses. Great. And this is being in the map for a few hours. Let's get back up here. Let's go baling, bale wrapping, bale collecting, baling, fertilizing, harvesting, irrigation, mowing, special contact, supply and transport. So, got quite a few of them. You own a pretty nice, I would have to say, one of the better ones in the game, greenhouse. And available, you've got bakery, dairy, grain mill, oil mill, reserve food factory, and a sugar mill. Got no real storage for any of your crops or anything like that, so you need to put some storage down. No storage sheds for like bales and pallets and things like that. And I always like to check the peas. The peas have been running 2100. Yep, that's stock price average. Unfortunately, I still got that mod running. Alright, so that takes care of all that. But we'll get into that Superman mode, and we'll get up there and take a look at the map and see what y'all looks like. Good sized map. A lot of beautiful fields out here. That's why I kind of like to fly over, because it's just how it pans in real slowly with mine. Got another little area up here I didn't check out. Looks like a mill. Another one right here with a nice little pond behind it. Its own personal lake. All right, they got a good road system in here. And you do winter. Let's bring it down. That was kind of glossy right here. Is that an irrigation? Yeah. Nice. Nice. I like that irrigation ditch. No more farms over here except for these. Got some factories. Sell points. Moo-moos. All right. Okay. And looks like we're back over our farm. It's a lot of fields that just run like just one strip in between. And personally, I'd give up some of the field after I harvested it, and then give it a wider stance, or just marry the two, actually the two together. Because this can confuse some AIs. They'll come up, and right where it touches, they'll be like, oh, we can keep going. And they'll do both fields, even if you don't own it. I had it happen to me on a map. All right, that will take care of this map. Just kind of wonder what this is all about out here. A little glitchy out here, so I'm not going to worry about it. All right. Let's give it a quick save, get out of here, and we'll head to the next one. And again, these are the required mods for that map. I'll leave that up here long enough for you guys to take a screenshot, and then I'm going to minimize it. Well, let me leave it back up again, that we can take a screenshot. And I'm going to back out of this. And we're going to go into, okay, Helden. And here's the required mods for the next map. I'm going to shrink it down. I will bring it back over. I'm just going to get that map up and running. Oh, that smells so good. It's only been in there an hour. Should have put some butter in there for that rice, but it's all right. Career. Yeah, we're going into here. And on this map and the next map, on the required downloads, there is more afterwards. I had this map in particular. I had unselected my mods because most of them on the required mods will download, all the ones that are on the mod hub. And I selected some mods to go on with it. Then I tried to load it. It said it needed more mods. So I said okay to it, and then it said it needed more mods. So I had to okay that because it came up in red, then that puts you back into, you have to select the map and all that crap again. Did the unselect the mods, reselect the mods, and then right back. It did the exact same thing again, to where it said, oh, you need this mod and this mod, and oh, we need to download this mod, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So this one, and the other one wasn't as bad. It only did it the once. This one did it to me, to where I had to reselect my mods like 4 times, and I was like, by that time I was hot. So the next map, it was like, please don't do it to me, and it did, and I was like, okay, I kind of expected that, so I went through and selected my mods again, and then it loaded no problem. I was like, I was threatening to throw my controller across the room if it didn't. Okay. Alright, like I said, I was going to throw that up real quick. I'll throw that up towards the end. Alright. We are here. Let's get into what you own. Yeah, you got these pastures right here. And your farmland right here. Where we spawned in at. Oh, and you also get these one up here. I forgot. Got one up there, and I don't think anything down here. No, just. But this is an odd shape map. Well, not an odd shape map, but just different. I haven't checked anything out on this map. And then the first one we just went through, that was the one I didn't check. Literally nothing. I just fast forward time to give you the crop calendar and contracts. But let's go visit this. Oh, wow. Big cornfield. I just want to know if you can get out past the trees. It shows a cultivated field that you can't get to. Oh, further expand. Oh, wait. Oh, dang it. No. So that will be further expansions, guys. I mean, I want to go play. All right, that's just gonna be a tease all the whole time I'm on this map. I'm gonna want to get out there and play on that, and I can't. And this looks like it's been limed. Nice. There's even a limed field out here. All right. So, here's your crop calendar. Looks like we've got a little extras here and there. Got rye, mustard, spelt, silage, maize, triticale, birch rye, field grass. That looks like about it. Unless we got something up here like... No, it's just your basic multi-fruit. Here is your crop calendar. Pretty normal. Alright, and you own a chicken coop with quite a few in there. There's your contracts. Oops. I only went to the chicken coop. Okay, and you also got a cow barn with a few cows. My bad. Okay, contracts after being in the map for a few hours. Yeah, you've got all kinds. Supply and transport, special. Now you got mowing, liming, irrigation, harvesting, fertilizing, baling, bale collecting, bale wrapping. Your typical contracts. You own the farm dairy, and what you have out there is bakery, another dairy, a sawmill, and a watermill. And for in your storage, you have bales. That is it in your storage. So you got bales to feed your animals. And they have the typical, I looked earlier, yep, they have the typical price. Alright, and let's take a look at what equipment you have. The store's looking good already. Okay, you have yourself two small tractors. You got a Fendt and a Fedder. Oops. And one of them's a front loader. You got, front loader vehicles. That would go onto your small tractor here. That's the Fendt attachment. And there's the attachments for that Fendt. There is your trailer with 19,600 liters. And your soil cultivator and plow, your disc harrow and plow, I should say. Your seeder, fertilizer spreader, slurry tank, manure spreader, and your roller, of course. And then you've got yourself a Massey Ferguson with 8,000 base game liters. And then all your mowing accessories. Another tank that does water and a few herbicides. And then your forage mixer. With some weights and I guess you got a sprayer. My buttons were messing up. I am so sorry. Oh, it's a cute little pond. I like that. I got my feet wet. And we got a little shed over here with, these ours? No, but they're cute. I like them. I want them. I'd use them in real life. Alright, this must be yours. No. Crusher, can you get, you can't ride that either. Oh, there's a tanker you can fill up with. Slurry tank. Alright, let's go to the farm. Alright. There's the old girl. Alright. There's your sleep trigger and your wardrobe trigger. There's the road. Farm's all this way. Can we go in that? Oh, you can. So you got an office. Oh, well, guess we'll stand back up here. Nope, can't read it. I don't read that language. Sorry. But I left it there long enough for somebody else to. Nice picture of that. No, none of this is yours out here. This is all yours over here. All right, well, that is your farm. There's your tanker. At least one of them. Dairy's pumping away with your cow milk. There's one of your tractors. Oh, there's your pit. All right. Let's go take a look at the map. Okay. We've already seen everything that we own, contracts. Oh, move yourself. So let's. It's just small little itty bitty map, and you got field prices of $5,000, 38,000, 48,000. The big one out here is 166,000. So it is inexpensive here. It is nice. I wouldn't say it's cheap, but just inexpensive. Let's go visit this. What is this? Oh, it's another farm. So means it's inexpensive. Let's buy it. And there's all the triggers for that. So, what's this? There's another little one. Let's buy that. Well, I give another trigger. So, anything that has triggers is going to be something like this. Yup. And I'd come in here, no farmer mode, and just go for it. Because they got all these existing roads, and it's like you're going to be like, bam, can't go that way. Got to go all the way down here and go around. That's going to suck. Unless they do have this as like it's just a meadow right here. That would be cool. And they left this as a cutoff. That would be sick. So this one, I don't know what this is, so let's buy it. No, it's just a field. What is the... No info on it? Well, we bought it. I'm buying all these green ones like this because they popped up. Yeah, see? Something popped up there. I'll buy this one. Nope, nothing. Okay. That one's already been bought. That one don't need to be bought. That's all been bought. That's all been bought. Okay, what about this one? Oh, it's probably a build site. Yeah, developable land. Okay, so that's developable. You can develop the land. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so that's two developable. There we go. I actually got the whole word out of my mouth that time. Yay me. And that brings in a pasture. Okay, so let's go see what all that brought in. Okay, now we got pig barn, cow barn, chicken coop, and cow barn, and a horse. And that gave us a farm dairy and a pig food mixer. All right, we had this, or we had one of these. And we had this, so we ended up with that and that. So there's a little bit more on here. Let's see. I mean, heck, I'm game to take one more quick look before we go to the next map. Let's see here. I'm not seeing anything that looks like it should be bought for that. Oh, wait. I am wrong. Buy. Oh yeah, all kinds of things opened up there. Cool. They gave us farmhouse, silo, cow barn. Yeah, I would come in here as no farmer and just pick out one of these areas that just beep up around to which one you feel comfortable in and just go for it. I mean, yeah, granted, yeah, this is a good start farm and it's got plenty of equipment. It's good. It's like the biggest one on here, but I might just leave the map the way it is where I've got all the farms and just ain't much animals. I just put a few animals in each and call it good. If I'm not using it or it doesn't have an animal in it already, I'll sell it. That'll work. Quick save game and on to the next map after this. Okay, we've got one more map and like I said, whoops, it's not letting me do it yet. Okay, whoops. Come on. These are your required mods for that map. Plus there's 2 or 3 more after you download it and all these required mods, and it's going to prompt you for more. And the next map will do the same. Crap. Did not want to do that. Okay. We're going to Hamlet next. There is 6 required mods. Let me drag that out of the way for now. I'll put those 6 mods back up. Career down here to the very bottom and the Hamlet. Come on. There you go. And start. This one will prompt you again after you download the map. And if you go into it right away, you'll get prompt that, hey, you need 2 more map downloads. So yeah, it was something that happened. I don't know why, but it seemed like all the maps wanted to do that today. All right, well, that's loading in. I will throw that back up. That way you can see the required mods. Here, let me do something real quick. Boom. No, 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 no. That's not it. There we go. That way you can see a little bit better. All right. Yeah, we won't need that. This game is ready. Let's get into this map. All right. Welcome to your start farm. All right, let's get into what you own. You own this. Well, no, this. Yeah, will do. Yeah, crap. Yeah, that was your. Yeah, that isn't your start farm, is it? No. Okay, this is your start farm where I'm at right now. So here's your start farm. Here is. I am so sorry, guys. I messed up on this. Here's your 3 fields. You got. Well, one's basically a cow field, and then you got the field out here, which is. Let me. There we go. That's better. I bought this one just to see. So, and this one out here. So no, you do not own these 3. This one I was going to sell, but it's got a placeable out here. It's a little shed, so I was like, why not? Kind of doing like I did the other maps, just kind of seeing what was what. We'll go visit the woods. All right, the hill's the only thing that's going to be the challenge. Other than that, it just There's not much here. So it's not really a logging map per se, but it does have a lot of little logging type. I mean, here's a little bit denser for us, so we'll go visit that. Not much in logging, but if you want the adventure of going up and down hillsides, then there you go. This is a map that you could really just leave the logging alone, make roads to these fields a little bit easier, and just take over this side right here, keep that one field, then come over here and take a couple fields out of this. And then as you get comfortable, move forward. This is a small map, so this is pretty nice. Or coming as a new farmer, start off over here, buy this plot of land. And it's got a nice little barn. And this thing does have a lot of collectibles in it. I went around the map just running all over the place, and well, no, it was the last map. The last map has a lot of collectibles. This one I ran all over the place but didn't see much. But here is your crop calendar. It is your typical crop calendar. They do have some flex in there. Mustard. Yeah, this is your. They even rye. They got it in, alphabetical order instead of throwing all the new crops at the bottom. So this is your typical crop calendar. A couple extra. And you have a sheep pen, pigsty, and cowshed if you buy those other properties like I did. I was in here for several hours, so this is your contracts. And you got wood transport, supply transport, special contracts, rock removal, mowing, irrigation, harvesting, a lot of harvesting, fertilizing, deadwood, chaff, baling, bale collecting. And you have no bale storage or pallet storage right now, so a little bit of work needs to be done. And in your slew of vehicles, so you can see I didn't turn on very much. Straw harvesting and Highland Fishing Expedition, 2 of the 2 DLCs. So other than that, your typical, of course, precision farming and whatnot. But you've got yourself a Pick 'em Up International. You got yourself a small tractor with loader and 1 attachment. You've got yourself a small trailer that holds 8,000 liters. You've got a cultivator and a plow. You've got a seeder. Your harvester is a Massey Ferguson, and it is an 8,000 liter stock game. And there is the rest of your equipment. I mean, overall, it's a pretty decent little map. I mean, I like the roads. This is my type of roads. So, I mean, that's just me. Some people might not like them, but it gives you that country feel. And we're going to get into Superman mode because it's a small map, and we're going to fly around and take a look, all right? All right. So getting up here, frames per second, 52, so it doesn't lag out really. It's got good layouts. A little farmhouse over here, and good little water system. This looks like a milk. Oh, no, that's your farm. So, yeah, that's all your farm right there. That's it. That's it. Little bitty thing. Somebody with a vehicle over here. Got a couple nice pastures just down the center. That's why I said that this would be perfect. I mean, this feels like a golf course right here. This feels like I'm on, oh, God, what is that one golf course? It feels like it. It feels like this is the golf course. It's part of the PGA Tour. I just can't think of it. I must be out at the edge of the map where the river runs through it. What's down here? Oh, that's just a dead tree. All right. Yep. I found the flies. I got a little bit of wooded. I mean, it's enough wooded to keep you busy. I mean, maybe a little bit of change in your pocket jingling. But there is your map. Okay, what haven't I covered? I've covered all contracts, your vehicles, used. Plenty comes into use. That looks beautiful. I'd buy half this store, but that's just me. I like a lot of equipment. I can't afford to do it in real life, so might as well do it in the game, right? You know? And we got some. I like the detail on this roof. They even left some extra stuff on top of the roof. Storage. See, it's not just an American thing. All right. They get really detailed in this. I do like that. Really good detail. And yes, this is, by the way, yes, this is the map that has all the collectibles in it. When I'm going around the map like this, I'm like, yeah, okay, I've been through here already. Found all the collectibles. Well, not all of them. I just saw one, so I'm getting out of there. Let's climb the hill. And up we go. Jeez, I'm still getting 53. I mean, I'm getting good frames a second all the way up the hill. But there you go. One end to the other. This looks like it'd be a fun map. I like it. And some of this, like a small area like this, I would, because it's got a nice road in it, I'd bring a couple pieces of equipment in here, dig out the trees, and then start digging all this out until you get all this dirt level, you know, dig out the mounds, turn it into whatever you want, you know, pay dirt, gravel, whatever you need. I mean, whatever floats your boat. Because if you look, it's got the road up there. But it's not, and if you start digging here, work your way in after you cut all the trees out, and you dig this straight up to where you get to the road, and leave this high berm and then all this lower stuff that's dug out, and just leave this like a big berm and do the same thing from the other side to where that looks like it's a big old berm pass over shortcut. And then you can come out here and dig this one down the center. Dig it down to the water table all the way through. Turn it into a big lake. Things are endless on what you can do in here. All right. And prices, we'll go look at peas. I think I already did this earlier. Yep, they're sticking with the market prices in this one too, so we are doing good. We're going to save the game, and that will end this one. All right. I hope you all enjoyed this as much as I did, and I will catch you on the next one. Uh, I'll probably be doing a late night stream since I don't have to work tomorrow. So I'll probably do a late night stream and be on for a few hours. I've got a little corner of sleep and possibly one other map I'll be doing. And I I really need to do this stream. I just something I need personally, just to make the mind feel good. Been a bad day. Started off great, then ended up bad, losing my job. So, all right, I will catch you on the next one. I will see you here in about. Oh, give me about an hour, and I'll be on. I gotta eat dinner. I'm hungry. It's a late dinner. Like I said, I lost my job and whatnot, so I've been kind of working on this to keep my mind busy and entertain you all. All right. Well, I will catch you on the next one. I will see you here shortly. Peace and God bless. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one.